They hit the gas and you're going 60 miles an hour, and it's a beautiful thing. You get the wind in your hair. Oh, it's great, but you got to get there. Hello everybody, I'm Sanji and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much. I appreciate your checking me out. To all my subscribers, thank you so much for hanging in there with me, always showing your support and giving me much love. Now, according to the analytics, a lot of you out there are enjoying my channel. You enjoy watching it. Well, you can show how much you appreciate the knowledge and the little nuggets that I give to you by hitting that subscribe button and the bell so that when I upload new content, you can do what you've been doing, watching, but this time you'll watch as a subscriber. Also, for those of you that have been commenting and sharing with each other, helping each other to grow, as well as teaching me about yourselves, I appreciate you so much. So thank you one and all for the support, for the comments, and for my new subscribers who will be joining by just hitting that subscribe button and the bell. Welcome to the family. Let's get into the video. Good to see you here. Let's get on with the topic. So, you've fallen for a Cancer and you want to know how long it takes for the Cancer to fall in love. Well, here's the thing about Cancer. It doesn't take much to fall for Cancer, okay? That's a fact, okay? Because they are loving and attentive and kind, and they will put themselves out there for you. But by nature, that's just who Cancerians are. They're romantic, they're loyal, and they're very in tune with what their heart wants, okay? They know what they want from a loving relationship. But above all, here's the thing about Cancers. They'll always make sure that you know just how much you mean to them eventually, right? So, yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about how you get from your closed, private Cancer to that Cancerian that's gushing for you. Because, yeah, it's coming. It's definitely possible. Let's get into it right after this. All right, so here's the tea on Cancer. A Cancer in love, in love. All right, it's a beautiful thing. It's a joyous sight to see because this sign sees love typically as a long-term commitment and not something to take lightly. Yeah, so they don't play heart games, not with their own heart, and typically not with other people's. I know Cancer's got a bad reputation out there. I got a video or two on it. But the reality of the situation is, when Cancer is serious about love, when it's a love thing for them, a serious love thing, oh, they're all in. But getting there, yeah, that's the process. Let's talk about it. All righty. See, your feelings better be the real deal, okay? Or Cancer's going to peep that and see right through it. Please don't think you're going to run game on them, the love game about that, because eventually they're super intuitive, like all the water signs are, but Cancer is laser focused on that. So don't try to run the love game on them if it's not real. You're going to be found out and then you're going to be cussed out. Don't say I didn't warn you. All right? Now, although they're okay with casual relationships, and if that's what you want, then that's what you can say, because Cancerians can do that all day, every day, on their head with their eyes closed, with 1 foot in and 1 foot out. All right? So don't try to play them on that angle either. Just saying, alrighty? But here's the thing. They don't put as much time or energy into casual things as they would into something that or someone that they want a truly committed union with. If it's just a, excuse my crassness, hit it and quit it thing, then you're going to see it when they want to hit it, and they're going to be gone when they're ready to quit it. All If that's what your situation is, that's what it is. Now, yeah, you can change that around. Yeah, you can. I'll give you some pointers. But if that's kind of where you guys started, that's kind of where you're at, sweetie. I'm sorry, okay? I'm just going to keep it real with you, okay? I got to call a thing a thing. That's kind of what it is. But for everybody else, if that's not what is happening in your situation, and you have a Cancer that you want to be serious with, then you have some things that you have to do. You must be prepared to open your heart honestly and sincerely for them to see what's going on with you. You know, you got to put down the facade and you got to keep it a buck with them. You got to let them see, even though they might not quite be there to let you see. Okay? So, yeah, it's a vulnerability game. It's a gamble, but you're into Cancer, right? So, we got you. We can do this. All right. Now, with that being said, it does take time for Cancer to fall in love. The thing is, once they realize that they can trust you and depend on you, okay, because that's a big thing, then the falling in love can be almost instantaneous. It's just getting from, can I trust you? Can I depend on you? To voila, I love you. Get it? All right? You following me? All right, good. Just hang with me, all righty? See, it's like driving a car, all righty? And you're going to 5 miles an hour with Cancer, and you're like, okay, what are we doing here? All righty? But that's okay, because, and you're going to do that for several blocks, and then all of a sudden, boom, Cancer just opens up, they hit the gas, and you're going 60 miles an hour, and it's a beautiful thing. You get the wind in your hair. Oh, you know, it's great. But you got to get there, okay? See, in relationships, Cancers want to have a deep emotional bond with their partner. That takes time, okay? They're known for being sensitive because they have a lot of feelings. So on that road there are a lot of things that you need to do, like watch my video about how to love a Cancerian, okay? Because it's a lot of things you got to be careful about, like this thing right here and what come out your mouth. Big one, big one. Watch that video. But in the meantime, you need to remember that they want to find someone that they can share their real feelings with, okay? Cancers can sometimes get broody, and you got to kind of deal with that. They need their own space. Again, they're really intuitive, really sensitive, and getting there with them is a process, okay? But it's worth it when you get there if you can hang in there. So I'm going to tell you some pointers. And then I'm telling you, you need to watch that video, because I got you. Alrighty? Cancers value their safety and security, so you need to remember that. And they'll only allow themselves to fall in love once they feel completely sure their heart is safe with you. So, how do you do that? But it's a matter of trust. You know, once they feel like they can trust you, then they will be the most understanding, affectionate, and loving partner who will always do their best to make sure you're happy. That's right. I said you. Yes, they put your happiness paramount to theirs, but you got to get there. So, all right. I keep telling you that, right? How do you get there? How do you get them to fall in love? Well, if you've already fallen for Cancer, right? And you want to keep things moving forward to where they're saying how much they love you, there are some things that you can do to ensure that this relationship moves forward. For instance, don't hesitate to introduce them to your private life, to your friends and your family. That's super important to Cancer. See, Cancer rules over the fourth house of home and family. So that's something that they value dearly. So bringing them in, letting them meet your family, seeing how you live, making them a part of the hullabaloos, the family cookouts, dinners, Sunday dinner, all that kind of thing, when you're ready, is a beautiful key for Cancer. it lets them know that you feel like they're a part of you. Like this has some longevity and that you're looking to put this thing in for the long haul. Also, displays of affection are welcome for them. So you want to lay it out there. Like I said, let them know, I'm really feeling you. This is something good for me. I'm in this thing to keep this thing going. Big bonus points with Cancer. It's also important to be expressive about how you feel about them. And because if they see that you're sincere, it'll help them to open up towards you. Okay? So with that being said, how long does it take Cancers to fall in love? Well, they start out by testing the waters first to see if they can trust you, as I said. And this part can be a little slow for a lot of Cancerians, okay? Sometimes it may even feel like your relationship isn't moving at all. But if you believe they're for you, just be patient. So, a Cancerian that feels like if you've had a friendship with them, then that becomes a whole different ball game because they know you. So there's a personal side to you. To go from friendship to lover with a Cancerian is probably the easier route because they already trust you as a friend. They just need to make that transition. So that one can be a lot quicker. That one can be 2 to 4 months. But a Cancerian where you guys are starting off cold, and you need to get to know each other and they need to understand you and you need to go through their different mood swings with them and survive. Yeah, that can take about, I'd say 3 to 6 months for a Cancer because they're feelers, for it to be, and 9 months for it to be really something solid where they're not going anywhere. But, if you're at 2 months, 60 days, 90 days with a Cancerian, and they're still there and, they haven't changed the game up on you, they're in it to win it. So you're going to be hearing it from them. You may not actually hear the 3 words from them, especially the Cancer males. It's a little easier with the females at times. Not always, but a little bit. Notoriously, the females are a lot less guarded. A lot of times, they're more open to the process. So yeah, I'm at 2 to 4 months. That's what I give you. How long does it take Cancer to fall in love? 2 to 4 months, 6 solid, 9, you're in there. That's my final answer. Sometimes locking me into a number, I'll be thinking about, y'all gonna cover my neck if I guess wrong. But yeah, typically I'm at the 2 to 4 months with a Cancerian because they are sensitive and they do know what it is that they want. And if you're not what they want, they're not gonna be around past 4 to 6 months anyway. It's just a game. So just gotta say it like I see it. Okay, Cancer? Sorry. But yeah, that's it. When you build that trust thing up and your friends and they're part of your life and you become a part of theirs, because they also need to see how you're going to be around their people, their family, hugely important. So don't blow it. You definitely will be well on your way into a love bag with a Cancerian. Alrighty, so are you sun sign Cancer? You're in love with sun sign Cancer? Let me know about the process in the comment section below. I want to hear all about it. And for those of you that think that I just rag on Cancers, no, I do not. Some of my most favorite people have Cancer in their chart or they're Cancerian themselves. Okay? All right? So calm down. Alrighty, and if you haven't done so already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so that you know when I upload new content. I thank you all so much for watching, so much for hanging in there and following me. Thank you once again to all my new subscribers. And until the next video, I'll see you in the comment section so we can talk about them Cancers, right? Talk about, they intense, right? It's like, get all up in your bloodstream. It's hard to get them. And it's even harder to forget them. Until next time, I'm massage you. Take care. Bye bye.